Raise your hand if you've ever been in this situation before. My favorite UTAU is like Yokune Ruko or something, and I wanna make them sing Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, but they don't sing in English. They're a Japanese voice bank. Maybe you're not raising your hand, but I am, because that was me when I started using UTAU. I used to be really afraid of making Japanese covers because I was uncomfortable working in a language that I didn't understand fully. And maybe you're in the same position, maybe you're not, but for whatever reason, you're here and you want to know how to use like Frankenstein, this mad science to make your Japanese UTAU baby girls sing in English. All right? So I'm gonna show you. I have a clip here, and this is what I'm gonna be using for the example today. I already have a new OpenUTAU project open. I've gone here and I've set the BPM. The BPM of this song is 95, but I have doubled it so that I have extra space to place like all the notes that I'm gonna need for like consonants that I'm stringing together. You don't need to double your BPM, but it's something that I personally like to do when I work in English. I also have the lyrics for my song up on a separate screen right now so that I can reference them and make sure I'm getting them right. So I've gone and I've separated the instrumental from the vocal track just so I have them available for reference if I need them. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to map the melody of this section of the song in the piano roll. Don't worry about lyrics until you've gotten the melody down. Trust me, it is way easier to work off of a bass than it is to like wing it and just push forward in a direct line. Won't you give me what I need? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now we get to the kind of difficult part, which is where you're going to have to start putting in the sounds. A huge mistake that I see a lot of people do when they make English covers is that they'll focus a lot on the spelling of words as opposed to how words are pronounced. You really want to focus on pronunciation when you're doing this, because otherwise your stuff is just going to sound completely out of whack. When I start adding lyrics, I usually like to kind of focus on the base syllable of the word. I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's like if you stripped away all of the consonants and you just kind of focused on the vowels. So let's take a look at this first line. It's I wanna let you down. So that kind of sounds like I wanna let you down. Something like that, maybe. Notice how let you does not have a CH in it, but I'm still using this ch sound because that's like the closest match that I have to that sort of pronunciation. I wanna let you down. Right, so that's still not English. There's sounds missing from this line, so let's go ahead and think about, like, okay, how do we finish these words, right? I think the one that's most obviously missing sounds is this word down here, down. And down ends with an N. Chudan. Chudan. That's still not down. So thinking about pronunciation again, I'm going to put an O in here. Down. Right? And then that should be pretty similar. And I is also not just a flat A. So we'll add an I. I'm gonna go ahead and do this with the other lyrics in this segment, and if anything else that's interesting comes up, I'll point that out. Ta, se, turn, These voice banks generally cannot pronounce sounds. I'm just gonna fill in an A. That generally gets the point across, even if it's not accurate. You will have to sacrifice accuracy when you're doing English with Japanese voice banks, because there are some sounds that they just can't pronounce. It's impossible. You have to be able to recognize when you gotta take the L. What you get, I don't know. You could go either way with this. You could go like ge, or you could go gi. They're both not accurate, but both of them will do the job. I'm gonna choose ge. Right now, I'm on the word lost. I'm always lost and never found. Lost has an S before the T comes in, so we're gonna, like, the base sound of that is gonna be ta. We're gonna add the S in later. Okay, here's this section of the song with all of the root sounds. I wanna let you down, make you dance it on around. Don't you give me what I need. I wanna let you down, but I will out and never fall. Don't you give me what I need. This is an interesting line right here, because this word give would have a V sound in it, but it can also work as gimme. So I don't know if I'm gonna add a V, because maybe I want that like more casual sound. I might try both of them and just see how it works out. So here's gimme. Won't you give me what I need? Won't you give me what I need? And here's give me. Won't you give me what I need? And maybe I actually want that to be a bit shorter. Won't you give me what I need? I think I like it better as gimme. I'm always, always, oh, always, always lost. Something I want to note here is that in the line, but I'm always lost and never found, there's an emphasis on the N in never, because the previous word ends with an N sound and the next word begins with an N sound. So that's going to be a much longer N than if it was just never. So I'm going to add a little bit of an extension in between these two words to kind of sell that. I also want to note this word at the end here, found. You don't really hear the D sound, so I'm just not going to add it. It's not there. It doesn't exist.
Lost and never found. I wanna let you down, make you dance and turn around. Don't you give me what I need? I wanna let you down, but I'm always lost and never found. Don't you give me what I need?
This is fine. Like, this is understandable if you know the lyrics, but there is still more that we can do to this, because all of these envelopes at the bottom here, notice how I have not touched a single one? That's gonna change, baby. The next phase of this operation is that I'm going to take all of these malleable consonants down here, and I'm gonna shorten them and extend them however I please to match the emphasis that that's on certain words. So I'll just show you with this one line, and then I'll do the rest in a time lapse or whatever. Here we have I wanna let you down.
I wanna let you down.
Let's go back and listen to the vocals. The vocals.
You down.
That's pretty different, isn't it? It's more like I wanna let you down, right? There's more pauses. There's kind of an extended sound on the L and maybe the W as well.
I wanna let you down.
And also this I is not very prominent in the original vocals, but I might keep it in anyway. That's sort of just a personal choice. We'll see how it sounds.
I wanna let you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the I, actually. Goodbye. Goodbye, I.
I wanna let you.
So that's too long. We want it to be like, let you down. So I'm gonna extend these two, this ch and this D down here.
I wanna let you down.
And I'm also gonna extend this A to kinda, yeah. I don't have a reason for making most of these changes. It's just like, I think it would sound better. And you should be listening to your heart and doing what you think sounds better.
I wanna let you down.
Tossing in very little vowel in the and right here. God, I am itching to tune this right now, but I can't because I'm showing off.
I wanna let you down, make you toss and turn around. Don't you give me what I need? I wanna let you down, but I'm always lost and never found. Don't you give me what I need?
I probably disappointed the VCV and like CV crowd, so maybe I should do an example with one of those voice banks.
I wanna let you down, make you dance and turn around. Don't you give me what I need?
So this is totally possible with VCV as well. You do not need to use CVVC. You could even use CV if you wanted to. I don't care. Have your fun. Be true to yourself. Follow your heart. You know, all of that. Thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I didn't really go into this with much of a plan. I was just like, I want to see more English covers. I really love this method of, you know, Frankensteining your favorite vocal synths to sing in whatever language you want. And I want to see more of it. So I hope that, you know, you walk away from this and you make something really that was really fun to make and that you liked doing. And I hope I get to see it. Yay!